We have Jack Burnish.
Good afternoon, members of the committee. Thank you for hearing my testimony today. My name is Jack Burnish. I'm a constituent of Representative Joseph Danning. I am not here to speak on behalf of women. I'm not a woman, and they are quite capable of speaking for themselves. I'm here to speak as a South Carolinian, a veteran, a Christian, a husband, a father, a brother, an uncle, and an American. I'm here today because I believe abortion and birth control access should be expanded and protected in this state. I strongly believe that to be true to our values, we have to be allowed to choose those values on an individual and daily basis. The decision to bear a child should be held sacrosanct. It cannot be forced upon someone. A child deserves to know that they were born in love, not by force. I believe that the positions stated in Senate Bill 1373 are unconstitutional, actively threatening, and actively harmful to everyone. I'm aware that Senate Bill 1373 is not the House of Representatives' current position. However, Senate Bill 1373 sets an extremely dangerous starting conversation for our legislature as a whole. 1373 attacks our First Amendment rights to free speech by making it a crime to discuss abortion or birth control with a pregnant woman or a woman who may be pregnant. It attacks the Commerce Clause of the Constitution by making it illegal for a parent to cross state lines with their child to seek an abortion. It also redefines terms that we are familiar with to state that a fertilized egg is a person. It states clearly that contraception only refers to items that prevent fertilization. This would ban most IUDs, most common birth control pills, and limit birth control to only the least effective methods. I respectfully request the committee to remember who we are as a state. I have deep roots to this state. My grandfather was a camelin of the Andrews, South Carolina camelins. They date back to the early 1800s. I have a brick from their old plantation for remembrance. When I moved to South Carolina 12 years ago, I fell in love. I loved that the government of South Carolina tried to stay out of our business. I loved that every single thing wasn't legislated. Want to ride a motorcycle without a helmet? Go for it. Want to have the world's largest fireworks display in your backyard? Have fun. Don't forget to invite me. I felt like the state government did not involve itself unless it absolutely had to. It allowed us to make decisions for ourselves. If the government did get involved, it was with as light a touch as possible. It felt like a government that treated us like adults. Now, the Supreme Court that has decided that my lifetime, 48 years, isn't enough to establish a nationwide right. I respectfully disagree. The decision to have a child is a private and personal matter between the respective mother and father. The South Carolina government does not need to step into this conversation. We are adults. We can decide for ourselves. If my nieces make the mistake of believing their boyfriends that it'll be just fine just this once, it is not appropriate for the government to force her to risk her life over a decision made in the heat of the moment.
Mr. Burnish, if you could just wrap this up. We ran out of time, and I don't want to be rude, but I need for you to.
Not at all, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Be happy to leave this here for you to review, and it also includes a copy of that bill and the North Carolina amendment proposed that would allow you to kill abortionists.
Thank you for your testimony.